Hey, it's Jason from Pro Guitar Studio, and today we take a look at a three-finger finger-picking pattern that you can use on almost anything. Now, I'll give you a bit of background on what this is. So, over the years, I've worked mostly on rock, blues, soul, jazz, funk, that kind of stuff. That's my specialty. But I've also dabbled a bit in classical, and over the years, picked up a number of books, different resources, and one composer has stuck out in particular because the patterns line up a lot with like folk fingerstyle playing, especially in some of the method books. So the composer Matteo Carcassi, if you go through his method book, the first way he plays through arpeggios has an alternating thumb pattern. Right now, with a lot of modern fingerstyle like Travis picking, that's what we're doing. We're alternating the thumb. So this really sort of spoke to me because it lines up with that kind of stuff that I like to play. So doing like... And although I like many different styles of classical guitar playing, depending on the period, this kind of playing, to me, it seems very modern, right? So what we're going to do here is a three-finger picking pattern with our picking hand that is based off of Carcassi's three-finger arpeggios, okay? So the first thing we want to know is that, within these chords we're playing here, we're going to do a 6/8 or 12/8 feel. So you can imagine each chord is in a measure of 12/8. Now, the first chord I play is an A minor. And I'm going to pick the thumb on string 5 on the A string, and my index on string number 2, middle on string number 1. So the difference between this and other classical fingerstyle patterns is that the thumb is going to alternate. So we have string number 5, 2, 1, and then the thumb comes down and does 3, 2, 1. So on my fretting hand, I'm playing an A minor chord, and I'm doing 5, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So I really like these kind of patterns because as you roll with them, you tend to get this really nice canter. Really sounds cool, right? But if you slow it down, you see that alternating thumb, it will come through in many different modern styles. So the cool thing with this is that it trains your fingers not only to do the dedicated like three finger, string number 6, 5, and 4, and then these three fingers down here. We're going to alternate things and switch things up. Okay, so the first measure of 12/8 is the A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So together you have 12/8 notes. Then to a D chord, we're going to do the thumb on the 4th string, index on string number 2, middle on string number 1, and then thumb down to string number 3. So your A minor. And then a 4-finger G. Okay, so on this one I'm doing string 6, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. There's my G chord. I don't need my index finger there. And then E major. Okay. Oh, so you can see it there. String number 6, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Now the really cool thing with this kind of pattern, once you get rolling with it, is you can apply it to any chord you want. And now I know we're in 6/8 time. In the Carcassi method, he goes over the chord C and G7. And if you're interested, by the way, you can download online. You can actually download his full method book for free because it's in the public domain. Although you need to know how to read music to actually access what the exercises are. Okay, just so you know that ahead of time. So that's his original method, original pattern. So I'm just taking that same fingerstyle pattern and we're doing A minor, D, G, and E. Right? Now, if you wanted to take this and put it into 4/4, just add one note at the end. So you do like... whole range of things you can do once you get going with this, with the alternating thumb. So thumb, index, middle, index, thumb, index, middle, index. So play with it, make it your own. All right, so A minor, D, G, E. The second half is A minor. Sorry, here we go. Sorry, I'm back to the other pattern. Here we go, original pattern. And then a C add 9. So it's like the 4-finger G, but the middle finger on the 5th string, index on the 4th. right? And then the G chord. So the G at the end is only half, and then strum. So the picking pattern one time and then strum the chord. So here is. From the beginning, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I hope you see I'm human there. I hit a wrong string here and there, but that's all part of it, right? So as you work on it, you'll get more comfortable with the patterns. If you're holding the chord shape in your hand, if you hit a wrong string, the whole idea is that, how should I go like this? It's string number 4. Because I have all my fingers there, even though all you need is really 2 fingers for this chord, if I hit the 4th string, it's like my backup. So it's like, okay, it has me covered. If I didn't have that finger there, it'll sound off. And that's why we end up holding full chords sometimes with picking patterns. Even though they might not be necessary, it gives you a backup. Provides you with a sense of security in case you miss and hit the wrong string. So there you go, a nice 3-finger picking pattern, rooted in classical, but applicable to many things today. So like I said, you can add notes onto it, make it a 4-note pattern. And it will really train these 3 fingers, thumb, index, and middle, which are really important for any kind of Travis picking or modern finger style. Okay, so have fun with that. Any questions, let me know below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this each week, and I'll see you very soon.